Another beautiful Monday, and we bring to you another edition of My Story with me, your host Veronica Akom-Rexon. I believe you're all doing very well. We are live on Facebook, EP Radio TV. We are live on Instagram, EP Radio TV 2. You can follow us on Twitter, EP Radio TV. You can as well download our app on Google Play, EP Radio. Also, you can listen to us on our website, www.epradiotv.com. Okay, so those in Ghana and outside Ghana, you can call us on +233 240 983 952, +233 240 983 952. EP Radio, the new face of radio. This is Tumpani TV. I have my guests. They are here ready and prepared. Before I introduce my guests and read the story, let's go for a quick commercial break.
Are you looking for an authentic and affordable vehicle part? If yes,
the Queen Commercials Enterprise
is your #1 stop. We deal in branded vehicles parts such as Toyota, Nissan, Hyundai, Mazda, and Honda. We are also in all kinds of vehicle accessories, engine seats, gearbox seats, brake pads, stabilizing links, shocks, cloths, and many more. We are located at Abusuo Kind, opposite Glyco Insurance, or you can call us on 020-092-7684.
The Queen Commercials Enterprise,
your one-stop auto boutique.
Hi everyone, my name is NIKKI SAMONAS and I want you to keep it locked on EP Radio TV and Tumpani TV. Don't change the channel.
Yes, your boy Victor Idiot. I'm hanging out with EP Urban Radio. Keep listening to EP Urban Radio, man. Don't touch that dial. If you don't love her, what's you gain now, boss?
Keep listening to EP Radio. Don't touch that dial. It's all about EP Radio. EP Radio.
And this is the new phase of radio, EP Radio.
Keep on listening to EP Urban Radio.
EP Urban Radio.
And you're listening to EP Radio. It's the new phase of radio.
Keep watching EP Urban Radio and Television.
You're watching and listening to EP Radio and TV. That's what's up.
It's IWAN, the lyrical Gandhi, representing on EP Urban Radio and TV. You see me, I say.
Stay tuned and keep listening to EP Radio.
EP Radio, that you're ready. EP Radio, the radio of life. Oh! Always on the tsunami, ready to blow us away. Yay!
Welcome back from the break. My Story is a program where we talk about marriage issues, relationship issues, social issues. So if you're out there, you have a story you want to share with us, but you're not comfortable to come on the show, you can write to us on epradiogh@gmail.com, epradiogh@gmail.com, and we'll be glad and excited to help you find profound solutions to your problem. Okay, so before I introduce my guest once again, this is the story.
Dear Vero, I have been married for the past 15 years with 2 kids. My husband is one caring and loving man who has been showering gifts on my mother. Recently, he got her a brand new car as a gift. My mother lives with us in a story building apartment. One day, my husband left our room to go downstairs, but took about 30 minutes to come back. When he came, I noticed a stain on his boxer's pants, which looks like sperm. But I didn't want to make an issue out of it and didn't question him since it was just us and my mother living in the house. A few weeks later, I was in my room when I heard funny sounds coming from my mother's room. So I decided to check what was going on with my mother. I passed the back to peep through her window and I saw the shock of my life. Vero, my husband was busy pounding on my mom. They were having sex. I got so furious that I knocked on the door so hard, but they didn't open the door. After a few minutes, they both came out and left the house together without uttering a word. It's been 3 weeks since the incident happened, and my husband and mom are still not back home. I'm so angry and worried. What should I do? Should I look for them to get answers? Does it mean that all this while my husband was buying gifts for my mom, it was because they were actually lovers? Please help me.
First of all, I want to tell the writer to have had. My guests are here. my viewers out there, myself, I believe that we're going to help you to find solution to your problem. I know how you're feeling. You are devastated, you are depressed, you are frustrated, but you don't worry. You keep all your hope in God, and trust me, everything is going to be fine. What advice they give you here, I believe that is going to help you in any way. That's, I mean, your home is going to be a happy one again. So also, thank you so much for writing to us again. Okay, so today I have Mr. Rex Annan. He's the CEO of Accra Film School. Hello, Mr. Rex.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You look good.
Thank you very much. And so do you.
Thank you. Okay, so can you tell us about Accra Film School?
Accra Film School is a school dedicated to filmmaking and television production. Okay. We've been around for the past 8 years.
Oh, wow.
And our reason for being is that, we look at the landscape based on our prior experience and said, why don't we have a school that will train people, to understand the rudiments of film and television. And so basically that's what we do. We have programs ranging from certificates, 3-month certificate programs, to a diploma. That's about 2 years roughly. Okay. And so far so good. The students are doing well. They've integrated into our industry quite well. I could make a few references to some of the students. They are all over the stations. One young lady I'm proud of, she used to be on TV3 as a flagship presenter, and that's Natalie Fort.
Oh, okay.
Is one of our old students. We have some of them all over GH1, everywhere.
Oh, wow.
And so we are looking at forging a new, new decade. We are in 2020. Yeah. So another 10 years, look at strengthening the technical aspects of film and production. Because when you look at the landscape now, I call it the film or camera era. Everybody is a filmmaker. Everybody is a camera person. But the understanding is where we think we can contribute. So we'll be placing a lot more focus on photography and directing. Okay. These are the tools for storytelling. Okay. And obviously, yes, we have script writers, but a good director for me should be able to write as well. So yes, we'll be doing a lot more work in the area of camera, sound, and directing. Okay.
Where is it located?
We are currently at Broadcasting Junction, Captain's Lane, Wager.
Okay.
But you'll be seeing us in town also very soon.
Oh wow.
I'm sure I'll be revealing the information here in the course of time.
Yeah, and I believe that my viewers out there, they'll be interested in coming to enroll there.
They should be.
Yeah, so viewers, I believe you've heard him. So go and enroll in Accra Film School, okay? And come out and be the best. All right. Okay, so we have Alice Gansa. She's an actress and a businesswoman. Hello. Hi. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome once again. Okay, so you're an actress. You have any recent job going on or something?
No, but just recently, I think 2 days ago, and a director called me to be ready for a shoot. Okay. That is this month. It's coming on this month, 21st.
Okay, that's nice.
But because of the coronavirus, we were all at home.
I know, right? I know. You're a businesswoman as well.
Yes.
What are you into?
Interior decor. Then I do manufacture best sheet on myself. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Alice, we all know the story. Yeah, like it was played. What is your take on the story? When you listened, what came to mind?
Yeah, I think it's better. Like as the fancies will say, as you fear Oje. What if the man would have gone out? It would have become something else. But being the mother and the 3 of them being at home, I think it's okay. But although it hurt, but to me it's just better.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Rex.
Yeah.
Your take on the story.
I'm tempted to comment on her take, and I find it quite ridiculous that she would take a good coat and mess it up like that. As it will feel, but also as the papa will fear, So it's
But
not
what's your
just-
take on the story first?
Yeah, so I'm coming.
Okay.
So it's not just as we fear no ye, as a papa who fear no ye. Now my take is that you see, coincidentally I've been married for 15 years also.
Oh wow.
You know, and I was just imagining myself doing that with my mother-in-law. It's not possible. No way is it possible for a sane man to do that. You understand?
Yeah.
Then it means you could sleep with anything. Let me put it that way. So I absolutely detest and abhor it because the consequences of that action is wide. You know, the ramifications for the kids, for cousins, for siblings, for I mean, it's a whole family thing.
Yeah.
And so life as they know it has come to an end. And going forward, how are you going to manage this situation? You know, the trauma the family is going to go through.
Yeah.
I don't think that you can even equal it to rape. You understand? Because the lady will feel violated. That is one. And two, she would feel, you know, she lose trust for people. Because the people you run to when you're in trouble are first of all your mom and your husband.
Yeah.
And so if the two have conspired and they couldn't control themselves and act on their lust, then it means that the woman might even go insane.
Yeah.
Within the period of waiting for 3 weeks, what's going to happen to her?
Okay.
It's a good time to go mad. So I don't think it should be encouraged. And as we go along, we try and see the kind of solutions we can find for
Okay, thank you very much. Now let me come back to you, Alice. I saw you shaking your head when Rex was...
Yes, because what if the man would have gone out?
Okay, let me add.
Maybe the woman is not good in bed. And the man can't tell the woman or something like that. So he confided in the mother and told the mother. So maybe the mother decided to help the daughter. So what if the man would have gone out? It could have been something else. So to me, with the mother, although it hurt, but it's okay.
You feel it's okay for the husband to be sleeping with the mother? With the in-law, let me put it that way. It's fine.
It's not okay, but looking at it, what if the husband would have gone out?
Don't you think it would have been better if he had gone out?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because maybe going out, he wouldn't have come back.
Okay.
Do you understand me? Maybe you go out and somebody might use, you know.
So you don't have a problem if your husband sleeps with your mother.
That's why I said it hurt.
Yeah, I know, but you don't have a problem with it?
I will.
You would have a problem with it?
Yes. It will hurt me.
But you said Adipa will fear you.
Yes.
No, she said as if.
For him not going out.
I said as if.
For him not going out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody else.
So you'll be okay if your husband sleeps with your mother instead of going out?
Yes. Yes. Because if he goes out, maybe he won't come back. But with my mother, I can sit my mother down, then we'll have a chat. Then maybe my mother also will confide in me. Maybe the man has been telling her things about me. Maybe
so you'll be okay. So you'll be okay if your mother.
I don't do the doggy style. You know, doggy style. Sometimes when you add mapuka to it, it becomes nicer.
Mapuka.
Yes, mapuka.
Oh, I wish I could ask.
So maybe I'm not giving him doggy style with mapuka. And if my mother can do it, my mother can show me. My mother can teach me. You are not getting me.
She's in shock.
No. I get you. Okay, so I understand you. I mean, that is your opinion. I understand you. Okay, so in a nutshell,
I prefer my mother sleeping with my husband rather than he going out.
Okay.
Because like he can go out and a lady can use juju on him and forever.
But
and you think your mother cannot use juju on him?
But let's come back to the context of the story. You know, she says she prefers the mother sleeping because he can go out. But now they have left for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And they're not back.
Maybe
and you don't know where they are.
Maybe they are
But they have left.
But they've left.
They've left.
They will come back.
They have left.
At that point.
Probably if it is juju, the mother has already done the juju. Because he's already buying cars for her, giving her gifts.
But they were in the same house till he found out.
Exactly.
She found out.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if he had gone out also and he found out, he could have left anyway. But what makes it unacceptable is that in the society you are in, it is not the norm. It is not the norm. So you don't do that. Who does that?
Yes.
Otherwise we don't have a society at all.
So
because I sleep with your mother, I sleep with your sisters,
and somebody might use juju on him and he will never come back.
All the better.
But with my mother,
childbirth, wife traveling for maybe studies or work, so many factors depending on the family, and so it is normal in our Ghanaian setting to have your mother come live with you. Probably she's a widower, you know, so she's alone. Maybe the lady's an only child. So yes, you have a big house, your mom can come and stay. It's okay. And you're supposed to treat your mother-in-law as your own mother.
That's the husband?
Exactly.
The wife?
That's the husband. You treat your mother-in-law like your mother. She's your mother indeed.
Yeah.
Because you married her daughter, so by law, extension, through law, she becomes your mother.
Yeah.
So if a man is able to sleep with a mother, that is a mother-in-law, then probably he's gone off. He has lost all sense of moral, what do you call it, judgment. You know, so the compass is off. It should go in the other way. And such a person should be dealt with at an arm's length. You know? Yeah, you don't come close to a guy like that. Because he doesn't care for societal values. He doesn't care what people are going to think, his colleagues, his friends, his relations. He doesn't care. All he cares about is that he sees a woman, he thinks that he likes her, there's lust, and so the woman also are happy. They do it, that's all.
Yeah.
So I don't think that there was a problem inviting the mother-in-law to live with them. But the problem I see is more of behavior. The two of them are not disciplined enough to you know, quench or cut off their lust that is coming up in
but do you think it's right for a husband to be giving gift to the in-law without the wife's consent? Because with the story you could say that he brings in the gift before even the wife gets to know.
That's right.
Yeah, but do you think
it's not proper. It's not proper because you should discuss with your wife whatever gifts that are going out, except it is you have a double lifestyle, and then you know you are gifting stuff to, you know, girlfriends and blah 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 blah. But if I want to give my friend a gift, I tell my wife, oh, you know, this guy has done so and so, let me give him something. Oh, you know, Mother's Day is coming, what are we getting your mom?
Yeah.
You know, I don't go off course and just buy anything and send it to her. No, I don't do that.
Okay.
On any proper marriage, it shouldn't happen.
Okay.
So when you buy stuff by yourself and you dash it to your mother-in-law without your wife's consent, then there's a problem somewhere.
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you now, Alice. Do you think, like a question I asked, do you think it's right for the husband to have given the in-law gift without the wife's consent?
It's not right.
Why is it not right?
I'm the wife. If you want to do anything to my mother, or you want to give anything out, you have to discuss it with me. But going behind me and doing it is not right. Okay, so
it's wrong for him to buy gifts for the mother-in-law without asking or taking permission from the wife. But it is right for him to be sleeping with the mother without asking the daughter?
As for the sleeping, it's something else, because maybe I was thinking of it. I said, maybe, what if the man also sat down and had a thought about it, that if I go out, what would have happened? But being the mother, I'm still in the house, so I wouldn't be caught.
Okay, when Rex was talking, he said something that now the mother-in-law is, when you get married, your mother-in-law, father-in-law becomes your mother, whether the male or the female.
Is the case. But that is not the mother, it's just a mother-in-law. No, matter what, she's not the mother.
Yeah, but then in our society in Ghana, let me put Ghana because we're in Ghana. I don't want to go to the world.
Yes.
But in Ghana, it's a taboo. It's an abomination for an in-law to be sleeping with a son-in-law.
It does happen sometimes.
Yeah, it does happen. That's why we've gotten. That's why we are here discussing it.
Yes, although it's a taboo, but it does happen sometimes.
That's okay. So in a nutshell, meaning the boy can sleep with his mother.
No,
he can't.
He can't.
Okay, because
but as for the mother-in-law,
they are not related.
Yes.
Okay.
So to me, it's okay. Although it hurts, but to me, it's okay. I prefer my yes. Whether he going out, it's okay for me. Although it hurts, but I can control it.
That's nice.
It's better rather than him going out and somebody
You
else
have- okay.
on him.
So you have
so that he wouldn't come back.
So you are okay with him sleeping with a wife, with a mother-in-law, but you are not okay with him buying gift for the mother-in-law.
Yes.
How? But he is enjoying the sex. So why is he not giving? What's the problem if she gives him her gift? Since they are both enjoying the sex.
But once I'm the wife, he was supposed to
have asked you, right?
Yes.
So he should have asked you before sleeping with your mother as well.
No. He can't.
That one he can't.
Yes,
but
I
the
was
gift.
laughing. I was laughing.
You know,
this one.
I almost forgot someone wrote the story. I was going to ask you something. You slap him.
Yeah, I was laughing. But this one, by the time I got to know about it, they've already started it long time. So what do I have to do? I just have to accept it.
Okay.
I just have to control myself and accept it. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's nice. I like that. That's very good. So now, Rex, my next question is this. What do you think of the man? How can you describe him? Okay, describe him in 3 words for me.
I would say he's an unconscionable wretch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Say 3 words. Or you want me to explain why I say so?
Okay, explain.
Yeah, because he has no conscience. It's as simple as that. And he's a wretch because, I mean, who does that? So, are you going to tell me that this guy can raise his head up and go about normal business? No, there's something wrong with him. You know, if you think your wife does not satisfy you, go for a second one. Go for concubines. It's acceptable. It is not a crime under our laws to have a concubine.
Okay.
Our laws recognize that. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with it. But to sleep with your mother-in-law is even against moral conscience. It's the same way he can easily sleep with a sister-in-law. With the cousins, everybody, he can sleep with them. You know? So, and in where will you stand to plead this case? Is it a court of law or the traditional courts? Nobody's going to accept it. Straight away, when you go to the traditional courts, like a family house, whatever, they will tell you, "Where will you move first?" And then they let you bring in some schnapps and blah blah for some rituals to be performed. Okay? So it is not acceptable in our society. Whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are whatever, traditionalist, you are whatever, it is not accepted.
Okay.
And that is why he is what I describe him to be.
Okay.
You know, so I think that for me, the lady shouldn't accept this situation. 3 weeks is enough time for her to make up her mind.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to you. Now, Alex, yes. Describe the man in 3 words.
He is a good man, a loving man, a man who wants to save his marriage.
Okay.
Because he loves the wife. That's why he didn't go out.
Okay.
Yes. That's why he went in the mother-in-law. And because he wants to save his marriage, that's why he didn't go out. Because if he would have gone out, maybe a wicked woman might, or selfish woman might use juju on him. And he'll be gone forever.
Okay, so your point is that your whole point is the juju thing.
Yes.
Okay.
But my mother wouldn't do that. Although it hurt, but she wouldn't. Because if anything at all, when I'm hurt, she's the same person that I will go and cry to. So why would she hurt me? Use juju to snatch my husband away from me forever. No.
But they left. When
back, I'll call them. They'll come back. I will just call them and tell them that I have forgiven them, so they should come back. So when they come back home, I will not deal with the man, but I will just deal with my mother. Okay. I will sit her down, then be asking her questions. Maybe the man has been telling her things about me that maybe I'm not good in bed. He likes doggy. I can give doggy. So I can give him doggy with mapuka. But maybe my mother can give him that mapuka. So I will tell my mother to teach me. Doggy style with mapuka is really nice. So maybe that's what he needs then.
Okay. So I want to go for a commercial break. When I come back, I'm going to ask you something that Rex said. So I will ask your opinion on that too. So we'll be back. Okay, so I don't want to tell you now because if I tell you, you sack your mind. I don't want you to sack your mind, so we'll come back. Okay, viewers, let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for an authentic and affordable vehicle part? If yes,
The Queen Commercials Enterprise
is your #1 store. We deal in branded vehicles parts such as Toyota, Nissan, Hyundai, Matters, and Honda. We are also in all kinds of vehicle accessories, engine seats, gearbox seats, brake pads, stabilizing links, shocks, cloths, and many more. We are located at Abusuokan, opposite Glyco Insurance, or you can call us on 020-092-7684.
The Queen Commercials Enterprise,
your one-stop auto boutique.
Hi everyone, my name is NIKKI SAMONAS and I want you to keep it locked on EP Radio TV and Tumpan TV. Don't change the channel.
Yes, your boy Victor Idiot. I'm hanging out with EP Urban Radio. Keep listening to EP Urban Radio, man. Don't touch that dial. If you don't love her, what's you gain now, boss?
Keep listening to EP Radio. Don't touch that dial. It's all about EP Radio. EP Radio.
And this is the new phase of radio, EP Radio.
Keep on listening to EP Urban Radio.
EP Urban Radio.
And you're listening to EP Radio. It's the new phase of radio.
Keep watching EP Urban Radio and Television.
You're watching and listening to EP Radio and TV. That's what's up.
It's IWAN, the lyrical Gandhi, representing on EP Urban Radio and TV. You see me, I say.
Stay tuned and keep listening to EP Radio.
EP Radio, you are there already. EP Radio, the radio of life. Oh! Always on the tsunami, ready to blow us away. Yay!
Welcome back from the break. We are live on Facebook, EP Radio TV. We are live on Instagram, EP Radio TV 2. You can follow us on Twitter, EP Radio TV. You can as well download our app on Google Play, EP Radio TV. Also, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube, that at the end of the program, you'll be able to make a decision for yourself. Okay, so Alice, I'm back to you again. Before we were going on the break, I thought I was going to ask you something. Now, Rex said something. He said, if the woman is reported to the family, is an abomination. They're going to sanction her and all that. And I saw you shaking your head. Why were you shaking your head on that?
Why does she have to report the mother to the family? She just have to sit the mother down, the two of them. Then they'll just have a talk. But after having the talk, and the mother refused and she decided to go on sleeping with the mother, that's when she have to go ahead and invite the family member.
Yes, I was going to ask you that because I remember you were saying that you talk to your mother and your mother is going to change. Yes. Now, if the sex is sweetening your mother, do you think she's going to leave your husband?
She have to.
No, I don't want to say she have to. Do you think she's going to leave your husband?
She will.
She will leave your husband?
Yes.
Okay. So what difference would it have made if he had gone outside?
If he had
gone out to take a side chick or something?
He wouldn't have come back because of the juju.
But you think he will come back with your mother?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, right.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Now, again, I want to ask another thing. We're talking about doggy style with Mapuka. Now, this show is about relationship, is about marriage, is about parents and children, like we're discussing now. I just want you to demonstrate, not for you to get up and that you can just illustrate, like talk about it. If only this doggy style with Mapuka is going to save marriages out there, I want you to teach my viewers out there, and even myself, and yes, right? Yeah. I want to know more about the doggy style with Mapuka.
The doggy style with Mapuka, like having a doggy style. The woman will just be there, then the man will be at her back. But with the Mapuka, as the doggy style, whilst the woman is in front, the man is just behind.
Yeah, I mean, people know the doggy.
Be banging, whilst the woman will just be there.
That's the doggy style.
Yes.
Okay.
But with the Mapuka, as the man is banging, then the woman has to have plenty beats.
Okay.
On her, if not beat or maybe chain. So as the man is banking, then she too will be banking as well, and the sound of the beats makes the difference.
Okay, so the sound of the beats is the Mapuka, and she's shaking the ass.
Yes,
that's the Mapuka.
It's not just shaking the ass, but you just have to be bouncing the ass.
You bounce it.
Yes. Up and down, yes, up and down.
So I don't understand. You are bouncing to what?
The dick.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. You are bouncing.
You're so excited.
The beat itself will be talking. They will be going up and down. Either the beats or the chain. They will be going up and down, and they themselves will be talking. Sometimes you can have music at the background.
Okay. So that's the Mapuka.
Yes.
Whilst you're shaking the ass, and then the beats will be talking.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Viewers out there, I hope you heard it. The marriage couples, I mean, you've heard it.
It's not just shaking it, but you have to make sure you eat the dick with the beats and the ass.
Okay. So wait. So if your mother is doing all this,
she will teach me. I will later sit her down and she will teach me. Then if my mother is having about 4 beats, I will make sure I have about 10. If my mother is not wearing chain, I will just step ahead then have chain.
Yes. That's nice.
So
I like that.
Different.
They make it different. Oh, that's good. Viewers out there, I guess you heard the Mapuka, the doggy style with Mapuka.
Yes.
That's it, right? Yes. So I guess you've all learned this. Use it to save your marriages. I mean, try it with your husbands. You understand? It's a very nice one. Try it with your husbands, and I believe that you're going to enjoy sex in your homes. And Alex,
to an extent, Mapuka is not what to save a marriage.
Oh no! I'm not talking about the sex part. The sex, like something different from the doggy that we all know. So there's a spice up.
Spice, yes.
That's what makes marriage exciting. The strippers will be best wives. Men will marry strippers.
Oh, not that. No. You know, people are used to doggy style. So I mean, with a spiced up Mapuka, maybe it's gonna do a lot of work at homes. Yeah.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the husband didn't see the Mapuka before sleeping with the woman.
Okay, yes.
The husband didn't know about Mapuka.
Yes. He didn't know, but he went there then.
And the mother-in-law doesn't walk
and
around
that made him
naked.
to stick.
Doesn't walk around Mapuka in the house. You understand? So what triggered that relationship? What made them come together?
That was going to be my next question.
It's not what they are doing. But what caused it for you to say that I'm going to sleep with my mother-in-law?
Okay, so what caused it for him to think he's going to sleep? Or what caused it for the woman to be sleeping with the son-in-law?
You could have several reasons.
Like?
But one is lust, obviously. 2 could be the juju she's afraid of.
No, so wait, so who is lasting over who? The man is lasting over the mother-in-law?
The mother-in-law trapping the man, okay, with the juju she's talking about. Because if you put in place the factor of gifts, a man who's juju there is just, releasing stuff. That's very possible. The other way around is also that this guy is so lustful, he doesn't care about anything, and will jump on any woman he thinks is available. Okay, so there are several factors.
But Rex, at what point, like, what would come into a mother's mind to be able to sleep with a son-in-law? What is going on?
That's a good question. Until we enter that woman's head, we can never tell. Or the guy's head, you can never tell.
Let me see.
But it is unacceptable, no matter the excuse.
It's acceptable.
Otherwise, we don't have a society, because there are no standards.
Yeah.
So we are like, what? Even animals don't do that. You get it? Even animals, they don't do that. If you have goats in the house.
Animals don't do that?
Do they do that?
They do.
If you have goats in your house, you see the baby goat wake up and go and sleep with the mother goat. No, it doesn't happen. So for a human being who is supposed to have intellect, reason, control your emotions, to do that, you understand? And for men, you see, men, we are a different people.
Okay.
So for you to have an erection for your mother-in-law, that means that your mind, something is touching.
Yeah.
Okay? Even if you see a woman, a full-grown woman who is in quote unclean, sometimes you don't have an erection.
Yeah.
It's a turn-off. There are so many factors that are turn-offs.
Okay.
And so for you to have an erection for a mother-in-law, then there's a big problem. Okay? Then let's look at age, even the age factor.
Yeah.
You can say, all right, your wife is obviously younger, so more
physical attraction.
Exactly.
Yes.
So what do you go for a mother-in-law who is maybe about 60? What do you say here? For you to go in for, the boobs are not what it's supposed to be, or not what it used to be, the body and whatever. Yeah. Whatever beads you put on your waist at 65 and twerk or mapuka or whatever will not attract me.
Okay, Rex, I'll come back to you.
That is you.
You were saying. Whilst you were talking, you were...
I said, that is him, because if he wouldn't go in for a 60-year-old, maybe someone might. Depending on whatever the person is seeing. And for the man maybe to do that, he was in some kind of worried state because of maybe the way the wife has been behaving. So he went to talk to the mother-in-law. Then maybe one day things started clicking. I can't say that my husband just got up, then went to my mother to have sex, but there might be something.
Yeah.
Yes, gradually. Then one day they just started doing it.
Okay, all right.
So once saying it, I don't have to be mad.
Let me give you a quote from the Bible.
Okay.
That will justify or give us an insight into why the mother-in-law and the husband walked away on the woman. It says that can two walk together except they be agreed? It's simple, it's self-explanatory. Because they agree on what they are doing and they have no remorse or regrets, they left the girl in the house. Irrespective of whatever relationship they have with her, they left her for 3 weeks. Right? For 3 weeks. They are gone. No message, nothing. So what are you going to discuss with your mother after this? Yeah. You don't know when they are coming back. 3 weeks, they are incommunicado, they are not picking your calls, nothing. And you can entertain hopes of restoring that relationship.
Yeah.
You might forgive them, yes, but it is a broken relationship. It will never be the same again. So she should look at moving on and not try to repair or patch anything. Because the people have decided that we like each other better than we like you. We love each other better than we love you. And so we can go and continue sleeping together somewhere else. You take the house. We are there.
Okay. Do you think it was right for the mother-in-law and the husband to have left for 3 good weeks?
No.
So
maybe if just for a day, because they were feeling shy, they could have come back. But for 3 weeks.
So don't you think because they are not shy, that's why they left, because they walked out on her? If they were shy, I believe that one would have been left in the room feeling regretted, and the other, the two of them walking out. Do you think they are shy? They were shy.
Yeah, they were shy. That's why they left. So if I have been calling and they are not taking my calls, I'll just use a different number. Then call them. Then the first thing that I will say is, I've forgiven you people. Come back home.
Okay. So do you think for your you don't have a problem with it, but I just want to ask. Could you say this could be spiritual?
Spiritual? No.
It's not spiritual?
Yes.
Yes, is it spiritual?
It could be several things. It could be psychological, it could be spiritual, the juju. You know, I keep phrasing the juju, she's spiritual.
Yeah, because I don't understand why is your mother-in-law sleeping.
My own mother used juju to snatch my husband away or make him to start sleeping with him.
It's called greed. Greed.
No.
Greed.
My mother wanted to help me. And my husband,
she wanted to help you save your marriage.
Yes, and my husband to love me.
The context is
he didn't go out.
Yes.
The context is that the woman is enjoying the attention and gifts from the husband, from the son-in-law. And she wants all the whole package now.
Now, Alice, for 15 years you've been married with your husband. You guys have 2 kids together. 15 years, what went wrong? Like you've been saying, probably the man, the lady is not giving the husband the doggy style with the mapuka. For 15 good years, he didn't know that he was not getting doggy with mapuka.
Yes. So he was bored, having one style and just being there like a corpse every night. So he went to my mother, and my mother started being
But don't you think the husband could have spoken to the wife? Okay, we've done this for too long.
They have said it severally.
But she didn't listen.
Yes, but some women,
they don't listen.
Oh, they wouldn't listen. They said that once I have him, there's nothing he can do.
Describe the woman, the mother-in-law, in 3 words.
The mother-in-law?
Yes.
A good mother. And a loving mother too, who wants to help the daughter to save her marriage. I don't see anything wrong with it. Because my question is, what if the man would have gone out? But being my mother, sometimes even if she does it to a certain point, she'll just wake up one day and say that no, what I'm doing is
okay, wait. So she's waking up one day to realize what she's doing is not good, meaning there was something behind her doing it.
Yes.
So it could be spiritual.
I don't think so.
So what could be that force that would force her to sleep with the daughter's husband?
That's why I said she wanted to have the.
Do you know that before when you do something and you realize later that you've done something, it's a force?
Maybe. But in this stage, I don't want to say that. She just wanted to help the daughter to save her marriage.
To save her marriage. That's nice. That's nice. Regs.
Supposedly, no reason has been given. But if you want to tear the story apart and understand what's happening, I see a greedy, selfish woman who wants what the daughter has. You know, sometimes these things happen when it is called sibling rivalry. You know, 2 sisters, one's marriage is good, the other is not good, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this one is become what?
It becomes the mother. I mean, we usually hear the siblings fighting, you know, trying to compete each other.
Exactly. Greedy. So she's a greedy woman who wants what the daughter has and has taken over. She's enjoying the gifts, the car, the blah, the whatever it is. So if you get everything from the man, that's something you never got from your husband. Okay? And you have everything material. Then you want the body to complete it. Yeah, it's as simple as that. There's nothing like saving of marriage. You're rather breaking the marriage. You're breaking the marriage. You know, so there's no way to save any marriage.
Yeah, like Ren just said something right now.
I said that's his opinion.
Yeah, I understand. But then, so okay, so you feel when they come back,
yes,
they'll be able to amend whatever pain or whatever frustration or depression the daughter is going through.
Yes.
They can amend
I
it.
said I will not deal with
So wait, let's say you are in this situation. Let's say you are the mother. Have you thought about what your daughter could be going through within that 3 weeks that you left home?
Yes.
And you're not picking her calls?
I'm feeling shy.
That's what I'm saying. So have you thought about what about if, let's say, she kills herself?
Because of the children? No.
Not because of the children, because of what the mother and then the husband are doing. What about if she kills herself?
To that extent of killing herself to leave her children.
No, but at this point she is depressed. At this point, it's seeing her mother and her husband in that situation together, and they've left her. She's been calling them, they're not picking. They've left her 3 weeks.
And then she's a fool. What is wrong with your mother sleeping with your husband? So you have to kill yourself and leave your children behind. She's a fool.
Alice, the woman is a fool, huh?
Yeah, but her mother is not a fool.
Now you see why the woman slept with the son-in-law. She thinks the daughter is a fool and doesn't deserve the husband.
Why?
Yes. It's a simple, you see, there's a cause. Every time, in this corona time, the reason why somebody dies from corona, there are underlying factors. Okay? But the death is from corona. So the underlying factors could be hypertension, blah, 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 blah. So this one, the underlying factors are greed, jealousy and all that. And so she was able to now finish her daughter off with the sex. It's as simple as that. And that is what has broken the comments back. It's simple. And now that you are caught, you leave her at home for 3 good weeks. Which sensible mother will do that? Which loving mother will do that? She's just a callous, greedy woman.
So you said you're not so my husband, then you come and tap me at the back and say that Alice, it's okay. She can't do that.
But you said the woman is a loving woman.
Yes.
So it's a loving woman leaving your daughter in that state for 3 good weeks.
She is feeling shy. She can't approach the daughter. So I have to approach her. That mother, I have forgiven you. So come back home. And when they come, I will not even raise the topic. That's why I said I will not even deal with my husband. I will just behave, although I'm hurt, I will just go on and behave like everything is okay.
You pretend to die.
I won't die.
You pretend
I won't die.
A slow, painful death.
I won't die.
From depression.
I won't die.
Anxiety.
What happens?
And maybe to end up in suicide. So you die. You know, see, this relationship, the marriage, okay, has fallen on rocks. Adultery. Thank you very much.
But this one,
this has been committed.
My own mother.
This is
So how do you call that one?
This is double adultery.
How do you call that one?
Double adultery.
How do you call that one? Right. Since it's not out, so how do you call it?
Mothertry.
No, I want Alex to say something. How do you call this one?
Loving sex. Loving sex.
Loving sex.
Yes.
Mothertry.
Yes.
You know, so this one she has extra grounds for divorce. Extra grounds.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
She can divorce, and then if she wants to mend the relationship with the mother.
Okay, now since give us your final word.
Yes. So I think that she should go ahead and divorce the husband.
Okay.
Okay. Then she should seek counseling, psychological counseling, and also, find solution in Christ, because that is the only way she can get consolation.
Okay.
Because now she can't trust a man, and she can't trust the mother, but she should forgive them.
Okay.
Forgiveness is key for her own sake. But the husband, she shouldn't allow him near her 100 feet.
But she can allow the mother near her.
The mother, you can't change your relationship with the mother, But the dynamics of your relationship will change.
Okay, all right.
She shouldn't divorce the husband.
Okay.
If she is calling them and they are not picking, she should just use a different line. Call them, then just say that I've forgiven you people, so come home. When they come back home, she shouldn't be angry. She shouldn't attack the husband too. She should just behave like being normal. Then she'll start approaching the mother. That's what happened. Did he tell you something that's like maybe there's something wrong with me? Maybe I've been doing some things that he doesn't like. Maybe he confided in you. So mother, please tell me. Then if there's something that the man would have said to the mother-in-law, the mother too will tell the daughter, then even advise her on it. So she shouldn't divorce the husband.
Okay.
Yeah. But after that, she shouldn't allow the mother to stay with them.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Our writer, I believe that you've heard a lot. You've put in a lot of points down. This situation, I really don't have much to say. But all I want to say is this. Get counseling. Psychological counseling. You need to be psyched up. Pray more. I won't sit here and tell you to divorce or not to divorce, but pray more. I believe that when you pray, these 3 weeks that they've left you and they're still not in, I believe that when you pray and pray and pray, God is going to give you an answer and what you have to do. So, like I said, pray more. But then what I want to say is this. For your sake, I would want to have this particular, your story again. I want to have this story treated again so that we could have different opinions and suggestions on how to, help you out with your situation. So Rex and Alice, thank you guys so much for coming. I really do appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much. And I believe that when we call you again, you're going to come. We'll be expecting you to have you again. And my beautiful makeup was done by Young Beauty Parlor. You can locate her at Bubuashi Station, or you can contact her on 0245-686841. 0245-686841. Thank you also to you viewers out there for always watching. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys a lot. And also to my production crew, you guys are the reason why this program is always a success. And I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you as well. God bless you all. The little quote I want to share with everybody is: stay beautiful, stay happy, make you happy, but make sure that while you're making you happy, you are not hurting anybody. Don't try to be anybody. Be yourself. Be who you are, and always appreciate God for what He has made you, because we are all different in our own various ways. Okay, so have a beautiful week. Have a beautiful week and enjoy your day. My name is Veronica Akom Roxon. See you same time, same place next week. Bye.